Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria, and today I'm going to guide you through an energizing vinyasa to strengthen and tone the body. Let's get started today in a child's pose. We're going to come up onto our hands and knees. Widen your knees as wide as you'd like. Bring the big toes together. Begin to sit back onto your heels. Now you can extend the arms forwards or bend the elbows in, and then begin to lower the head to rest down onto the mat. Breathing in and out through your nose. See if you can lengthen out your breath so your exhales are a little longer than your inhales. Coming into the space, coming into the present moment. We're going to take a few more slow, deep breaths here. If it feels good, you can gently sway the hips from side to side, left to right, bringing some gentle movement into the lower back and hips. Let's take a cleansing breath all together. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. One more. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Let's look forwards towards the hands. Walk your hands over towards the left side. You can place your right hand on top of your left to deepen the stretch. Let your head rest down. And then walk your hands back to center and over towards the right. You can place your left hand on top of your right to deepen it. Breathing into the left side of your body. Let's take one more here. Let's walk our hands back to center. Make your way up onto your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Knees are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale, let's come into a cow pose. We're gonna arch the back, look up, let your belly drop. And then into a cat pose, round your back, send your shoulders up, let the head rest down. Two more times. Inhale into cow pose. Exhale into cat pose. One more time. Inhale into cow pose. Exhale into cat pose. Come back to a neutral spine. We're going to curl our toes under and hover your knees 1 inch off the mat. Keep your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Make sure the hips are stacked over the knees, so if you need to walk the feet in a little closer, go for it. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk the hands forwards. Make your way into a high plank. Extend your legs out straight. Lean forwards, come high up onto the toes. Engage your core, squeezing the belly. Let's hold here. Come back to the breath. Good. Now, we're going to send our hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can bend one knee at a time here. You can sway your hips from side to side. Nod your head, yes and no. Come high up onto the toes and lower the heels down, getting into your feet and ankles. Anything that feels good for the body here. Now, let's make our way forwards into a high plank. Come high up onto your toes, stack your shoulders over your wrists, and then send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, come forwards into your high plank. Exhale, send your hips back, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, forwards into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog. All right, now we are gonna flow through a vinyasa. So you're gonna come forwards into your high plank, stack your shoulders over your wrists, lower your knees down if you need to modify. Exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows, lean forwards. Let's lower the hip bones down, lower the thighs, pull the elbows in, lift up into baby cobra. So lift up halfway or all the way into full cobra. Extend the arms straight. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, curl your toes under. Make your way back into downward facing dog. Now, let's look towards our hands. Bend the knees, step or hop your way towards the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer, soften your shoulders down your back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let's fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend. Inhale, open up to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog, send your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Look towards the hands, bend the knees, step or hop forwards. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale to a fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer in heart center. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold over the legs, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 1 more round. Look forward, step or hop your way towards the top of your mat. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale to a fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer in heart center. We're going to reach the arms up. Left arm down the left side, right arm reaches up and over. Open up throughout the right side of your body. Inhale, that left arm goes up. Exhale, right arm down the right leg, left arm up and over. Side bend. Open up throughout the left side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Bring your toes together, heels slightly apart. Bend your knees and sweep your arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana. Palms face towards each other, sink the hips down. You want a neutral spine here. Try not to arch the back or round the back too much. We're gonna bring the hands into prayer in heart center. Twist your right elbow over your left knee. Lengthen as you twist. Keep your knees in line. Make sure that right knee isn't coming in front of the left. I'm gonna pull that knee back. Now, we're gonna ground that left foot down. Begin to lift that right foot up. Kick the heel towards the glutes. Keep that left knee bent. We're going to step our right foot towards the back of our mat, coming into a twisted lunge on the left side. Maybe open up the arms, right arm down, left arm up. And then begin to lift the upper body. Reach the left arm back, right arm forwards. Bend a little deeper into that front knee. See if you can exalt that twist. Left hand onto the back leg, right arm reaches up and back. Let's cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Lift up into three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Push into the hands, pointed toes up. Keep your hips square towards the mat. Now let's bring our left knee into our chest, squeeze it in, high plank. Bring your left knee towards your right elbow. Extend your left leg towards the right side. Ground your right heel, right arm goes up. Lift that left hip, open the chest. Reach your right arm forwards towards the front of the room. Lengthen through the right side of the body. One more deep breath here. Right hand down. We're going to bring our left knee back into our chest, high plank. Squeeze it in. Step your left foot in between your hands into a high crescent lunge on the left side. Arms go up. Hips stay square towards the front of the room. One more deep breath here. Begin to lean forwards over that left leg. Reach the arms back, runner's lunge. Now, we're going to keep that right arm reaching back. Extend that left arm forwards. We're going to open out into warrior two on the left side. Ground that back heel. Arms open out into a T position. Look towards the left fingertips. Arms are strong and energized. Right hand onto the back leg. Left arm reaches up and back. Open up throughout the left side of your body. Maybe lift your left heel up. Inhale, warrior two, lower that left heel down. Left elbow onto the left thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Maybe bringing the left hand onto the inside of the foot. Reach that right arm forwards. Let's hold here. One more deep breath. Good. Let's bring both hands down onto the inside of the left foot. Come high up onto the right toes. You're going to lift the left leg, circle that left leg back, come into wild thing. Step your foot towards the right side. Lift the hips, lift the chest, reach that left arm forwards. Step into a high plank, left foot can hover. Let's take a flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog, send your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Release. Look towards your hands, bend the knees, step or hop forwards. Inhale, up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Soften your shoulders down your back. Let's come into our chair pose. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Sink down, get low. Neutral spine. Hands in prayer. Let's twist. Left elbow over right knee. Lengthen as you twist. Pull that right shoulder back. Keep the knees in line. Pull that left knee back. Now we're going to bring the weight into the right foot. Begin to bend that left knee. Point that left heel towards the left glute. Good. Let's step your left foot towards the back of your mat. Twisted lunge. Maybe open up the arms. Left arm down, right arm up. Lift the upper body. Reach that right arm back, left arm forwards. And then see if you can reach that right hand towards the back leg. Left arm up and back, bend that right knee a little deeper. One more breath here. We're going to cartwheel the hands down. Step back into your three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Point the toes up to the sky. Keep your hips square towards the mat. Right knee into your chest, high plank. Bring it over towards the left elbow. Extend your right leg towards the left side. Ground the left heel, reach the left arm up. Lift the hips. Reach that left arm forwards. One more breath here in Fallen Star. Left hand comes down. We're gonna bring that right knee into our chest, squeeze it in. Step that foot in between the hands into a high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms go up. You can have a slight bend in that left knee. Hip stays square. Lengthen as you reach up. Now, begin to lean the upper body forwards. Reach the arms back, runner's lunge. Extend that back leg straight. You're high up onto the right toes. Keep that left arm reaching back. Extend that right arm forwards. Open up into warrior two on the right side. Arms open out into a T position. Legs are strong and engaged. Bend that front knee a little deeper. Inhale, exalted warrior. Left hand onto the back leg. Right arm reaches up and back. Maybe you're coming high up onto the right toes, lifting your right heel. Make your way back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow onto the right thigh. Left arm reaches up and forwards. Maybe bringing the hand onto the inside of the foot. Keep lengthening through that left side of your body. One more deep breath here. Bring your hands down onto the inside of the right foot. Come high up onto the left toes. We're going to lift that right leg, circle it up and back, come into wild thing. Step your right toes towards the left side, lift the hips, lift the chest, reach that right arm forwards. Step back into a high plank, right foot can hover. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Holding here for 3 breaths. Push into your palms. Send your hips a little further back. Come forwards into your high plank. Come high up onto the toes. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Lean forwards. Good. We're going to keep that left hand down. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. You can keep the right foot in front of the left foot or stack the right foot on top. Reach that right arm up. Side plank on the left hand. Lift the hips. Maybe you can lift that top leg. Point the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot down. Right forearm down. Left arm goes up. Forearm side plank on the right. Maybe stack that left foot on top. Maybe lift that left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a high plank. Inhale, you can stay here. Or exhale, chaturanga, back to plank. 2 more. Last one. Side plank on the right hand. Left arm goes up. Maybe lift that left leg up. Hold. 5, 4, lift that right hip. 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Left forearm down. Right arm up. Side forearm plank on the left. Maybe lift that right leg. We have 5, 4, lift the hip. 3, 2, 1. Foot down. Right hand down. High plank. You can lower the knees down if you need. 3 tricep push-ups. 2. Last one into a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Take a breath in. Exhale out. You can stay in downward dog here. If you'd like to work on strengthening, if you need a rest, take a child's pose. Lower the knees, sit back onto the heels, walk the arms forwards, let the head rest down. We'll be here for the next 3 to 4 slow, deep breaths. Reconnect with your breath. Notice if any thoughts have wandered into the mind. Be aware of your thoughts, but don't let them hold any power over you. Don't attach yourself to any thought. Allow yourself to be here in the body, in the present moment. Let's take one more breath here. If you're in child's pose, make your way back up into downward dog. Curl the toes, lift the knees, send the hips up and back. Let's look towards the hands. Bend the knees, step or hop forwards. Inhale up halfway, lengthen. Exhale to a fold. Inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Okay, let's ground the feet down. Roll the shoulders up and down the back. Hands in prayer. Right foot down, left knee in towards your chest. Choose a point of focus in front of you, something that's not moving. We're gonna swing that left leg back into warrior three. Maybe you're able to reach the arms back. Hips stay square towards the mat, legs are energized and strong. Point or flex the left toes. Let's bring the left knee back into our chest, squeeze it in. Exhale back to warrior three, kick that leg back. Keep that point of focus. One more time, inhale, left knee goes in towards the chest. Exhale, kick that left leg back, warrior three. We're going to step that left foot towards the back of the mat into a runner's lunge, into a low lunge. Lower that left knee down, uncurl the toes. Hands come down, we're making our way into a half split. Walk the hands back, flex the right toes up. Lengthen your spine as you fold over that right leg, trying to bring your tummy towards your thigh. You can always slide that right foot a little further forwards if needed as well. And then we're going to bring our left hand onto the inside or outside of that right leg. Right leg's a little bit more challenging. Outside of the leg. Now, we're going to begin to bring the right hand onto the waist or reach that right arm up. Revolved half split. Breathe into that twist. We have 3. We have 2. And 1. Right hand comes down, left hand onto the inside. Bend that right knee into a low lunge. Let's reach the arms up. Palms face towards each other, sink down, pull that right hip back, left hip forwards. 1 more breath here. We're going to transition into a standing split from here. So we're gonna bring the hands down, curl the left toes under, lift the left knee. Walk the hands about 1 foot in front of the right foot, and we're going to lift that left leg up to the sky. Point the toes up, tummy towards thigh. Maybe wrap the right arm around the right calf as you kick that left leg up a little higher. Let's hold here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Right hand down, step the left foot to meet the right at the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Let's do the other side. Ground your left foot down. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Choose that point of focus in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, kick that right leg back to warrior 3 on the left side. Maybe reach the arms back. 2 more times. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, right leg back. Hips square. 1 more time. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, right leg back. Step that right foot back, runner's lunge, into a low lunge. Lower that right knee down. into a half split. Hands down, walk them back, flex the left toes up. Lengthen the spine as you fold over that left leg. Remember, you can always slide that left heel a little further forwards if needed. We'll take 2 more slow, deep breaths here. Keep your right hand onto the inside or outside of that left leg. Let's reach that left arm up for revolved half split. Open that left shoulder. Keep the left toes flexed up. Hold it for 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand down, right hand onto the inside of the leg. Bend that left knee. Curl the back toes, lift the knee. We're going to lift up into a standing split. Walk the hands about 1 foot in front of the left foot. Kick your right leg up to all the way up, as high up as you can. Now, you can wrap the left arm around the left calf if you'd like to deepen it, if you'd like it to be a bit more intense. Let's hold. 1 more breath here. Lift up a little higher. Keep the leg as straight as you can. Good. Left hand down, step your right foot to meet your left at the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Push into the hands, try to get the heels a little closer down to your mat. We're going to hold our downward dog. 3 more slow, deep breaths. Push into the hands, send the hips up and back. Building that strength in the upper body. If you'd like to intensify this, you can lower down onto the forearms, coming into dolphin dog. Maybe walk the feet in a little closer. 2 more deep breaths here. Let's walk the feet back. Push into the hands, lift the elbows. Let's take 1 final vinyasa. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Let's step or hop through into a seated position. And we're going to make our way into a wide-legged forward fold. So you can turn sideways on the mat. Widen the legs as wide as feels good in your body. Flex the feet up to the sky. And we can just begin to walk the hands forwards. Wherever you can go here. Maybe you can lower down onto the forearms. Opening the hips, hamstrings, inner thighs. We're going to be here for a couple more slow, deep breaths. With every exhale, see if you can walk the hands a little further forwards, folding over a little deeper. Let's slowly begin to walk ourselves back up. Take your time. With the help of our hands, let's bend the knees in. Walk your feet onto the outside edges of your mat. Hands behind you, and you can just let the knees fall from left to right, gently releasing the hips and lower back. And then we're going to walk our feet to hip width apart. Cup the backs of the knees with the hands. Sit up tall. And see if you can begin to float the feet off the mat, coming into boat pose. Maybe extend those arms forwards or up for a bit more challenge. Maybe those legs extend straight. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lengthen, breathe, 3, 2, 1. Lower down into half boat, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to full boat, lift up, back to half boat, back to full boat, half boat, full boat, last 2, last 1, into half boat, and come to lay down on your back. Bring your knees into your chest and rock from side to side here. Good. Let the legs widen into butterfly. So soles of the feet together, knees apart, arms open out into a V beside you. Release your shoulders out from under. Close your eyes. And we're coming in to our final resting pose for Shavasana. If butterfly legs is not comfortable in your body, you can extend your legs out forwards in front of you. Release the tension from the face. Soften your eyes. Release the eyebrows. Unclench your jaw and teeth. And allow yourself to melt into your mat, finding surrender, finding peace. And allowing yourself to melt deeper and deeper into your mat for the next little while. You can stay here for as long as you'd like, as long as your body needs. But if you are ready to come out of it, you can just start to roll out the ankles and wrists. You can sway your head side to side. And then we will zip the feet together, extend the arms behind you, give your body one last big stretch. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Big sigh, release. Bend your knees, soles of the feet down to the mat, and come to lay on your favorite side in a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. Take a moment here. Thank your body for all it's able to do for you. And set a positive intention for the remainder of your day. Let's gently and slowly push up into a seated position at the top of your mat. Eyes are closed, hands come into prayer in heart center. Thank you all so much for being here and for trusting me with your practice. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye guys. Have a great day.